日差しが眩しいので今日は外出しません。外は寒いので今日は外出しません。今週の仕事は全部クリア。そのプランさすがです。
Okay, there we go. I gotta say, a lot has happened today, but at least now I'm back. Gotta say, I mean, I'll have to be honest for this time, big time. Basically, a lot is weighing on my head right now. But maybe just streaming something that I like will actually help me out big time. I mean, there's a lot of things happening in the behind the scenes, but hey, one of these days I'll talk about it. When we get like a chatting stream or something, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, I could always talk to other things, but hey. This is an open world story, too. It's one of the big reasons why I kind of stopped on, when I was back before, because when I saw that the game was gonna give me open world missions for story wise, I said, yeah, I may as well just save that for later. Because if it's anything like the open world stuff from before, that means that I won't be able to replay these cutscenes. Maybe, but I don't know. Either way, I'm just gonna go on to this fresh, big time. This is 100% still fresh, so we'll see how this goes. Go to map. Theresa. Okay, so it's just Theresa. Wait, what? Huh. Okay. So, obviously, it seems that this story is gonna be about Otto. Guaranteed, definite Otto. I mean, we saw from the last stream of Honkai Impact that we had a big time trailer, and Otto is definitely something to do with this. So, it seems that Theresa may have said, "Know what, team? Let's go deal with my uncle." Or grandpa, not uncle, grandpa. Let's see what this is all about, though. And the what? Okay, let's see what I got here. The girl consciousness slowly floated up from the abyssal darkness. Her most vivid memories played before her eyes.
What
in the world is going on here? The girl was grief-shaken. Although the memories were fragmented, the pangs of guilt had tormented her for a long time. The victim must have been... No matter who the handsome man lying in the pool of blood was, the girl had let him down. A drop of water fell on the girl's cheek, wakening her consciousness. The man turned his vacant gaze to something behind the girl. The girl wanted to turn around to see what he was looking at, but her body wouldn't respond to her commands.
そういえば彼も私に。けどどうして彼は泣きそうな顔をしているの？
Let's see. If I had to make a guess, this is Clarissa's memories.
あの約束のせい。私があの瞬間を見届けられなかったことは、あんたにとってそんなに悲しいことだったの？あんたの目に、私は全然映っていないのに。一体何のために、そんなに悲しんでいるの？
Knowing Otto, he's still thinking about Kanan big time, but we'll see. Another drop of water fell upon the girl's cheek. She lost consciousness once again.
緊張しないでくれ。君は悪夢を見ただけさ。
Okay, what in the world? A calm voice seemed to come from far away. The girl tried to open her eyes, but all she saw was darkness.
ああ、君の視力はまだ回復していない。深い眠りから目覚めた時によくあることだから心配する必要はないよ。
The mysterious voice gradually filtered into her dream.
1時間、半時もすれば君の体は健康な状態に戻るだろう。
If I had to say, this is a memory of Clarissa when she was created and basically experimented on.
その前にこの時代の基本的な情報を教えるとしよう。そうだ、僕が誰だかわかるかい？心当たりがあるならうなずいてみてくれ。
The girl tried to remember how it felt to move her muscles. After a few seconds, she managed to nod her head several times. She felt like stretching, but her arms still wouldn't obey her commands to move.
よし。まあ、急に体を動かさなくてもいい。徐々に感覚が戻ってくるだろう。
Begs the question, what is going on?
さて、本題に戻ろう。今日は西暦2017年5月。すまない。こういう表現は君を困らせるだけだったね。
Yeah, if anything, she may not know anything about the current date or anything like that.
言い方を変えよう。今は君が眠ってから520年後の時代だ。
Jeez, that long? And? What now? After 4 months later, Friday, October 13, 2017. Oh, okay. That is a bad omen right there and then. Friday the 13th in October? Already it's a bad sign.
なんて鬱陶しくて明るい日だ。
500
500年間の時の中でこういう日は初めてだ。
Kate, you crazy cat. The kitten is basically playing with my arm. Ow. Yep, he's a rebel. Rebel cat. Jack, can you do something about him? Kate is trying to claw my arm. And of course, he just ran the other direction. Oh boy. If you hear any ruckus, the kitten is also playing with another adult male cat. And he's playing with the one that is not happy. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that as well. Anyway.
何しろ世間を欺くには世間と同じ顔色をなさらなくては。
Just to let you know, today won't be a long stream. Mainly because, well, I started up very late. And two, I don't know. It's one of those days that I feel a little off today. That's for sure. We'll see how this goes for a little bit, and then we go from there.
しかし世間の人々は黒い雲から日差しを探すまい。古い友人に会いに行くとしよう。彼
What?
女ならこういう天気でもご機嫌なのだろうね。
I'm Otto? I'm Otto? I can't believe it. For the first time ever, I get to play as Otto. In a way, he's technically the second playable male character then. Besides the one from Odyssey. But I don't feel right about this. Yeah, I think I get the gist. Yeah, this is officially the second played character. Or at least second played male character. I don't like it though because it's Otto for all things. Who is this though? Oh.
ここにいたんだね、師匠。
ここの景色は最高だね。長光に教えてもらったんだ。多分自分では見つけられなかったと思うよ。
I must say, interesting design, I'll admit. Definitely, this most likely is from the events of the past, but I don't know. The thing is that Otto had a bit of a design change, so this is his current new design, so, I think.
もうみんなと打ち解けたようだね。さすが君だ。いつも予想を超えてくれる。
ちょっと、私に S 級バルキリーになるなんて言ってきたのは羅刹人のあんたでしょ。
S rank Valkyrie. Her is not S rank Valkyrie?
新しい身分に早く慣れてほしいのか、慣れてほしくないのかわからないよ。
ああ、余計なお世話だったみたいだね。君が現代社会に馴染めているかどうか心配だったんだ。
Okay, if I had to say, this is a character who was living for a long time as well, but she's been in stasis for all this time, and now just reawakened in a new world.
まあね、私たち自在門の感覚から言うと、人々の暮らしはそんなに変わってないと思うよ。電子レンジ、シャワー、水洗トイレ以外は。
I wonder.
ただ、この時代の人々は自由に生きることができる。今私が言ったように、
Oh boy.
今の世界には便利な道具がたくさんあるから、一般の人も自立して生活できているんだね。だから人と人の間に面倒なしきたりや作法がない。
I see. Yeah, she's definitely confirmed in my thoughts that she's indeed a person from a previous era.
まあ冗談なんだけど、もし自由の基準が数日前のあんたみたいにいきなり行方不明になることだったら。
Oh boy. Crazy cats actually roughhousing. The kitten is definitely doing stuff. I had to say, I had to take a look at that cat. But at least now it's confirmed. This is definitely present day.
痛いところをついてくるね。長光と琥珀が君の面倒を見てくれたことに免じて多めに見てくれないか?
And the kitten is trying to mess with the cat. Oh boy. I gotta keep an eye on that now. Oh boy.
まったく私は早くデュランダルやリタたちと知り合いになりたいと思ってたのに。
I mean, I expect to meet those two especially since we technically had a storyline with Duranda recently. But of course, there's gonna be more to it, maybe. Who knows? And the funny thing is that a lot has been spoiled for me, especially when it comes to Duranda's real story. But I don't know much else other than that. Oh boy.
早く彼女たちと手合わせがしたいよ。
リタは少し難しいかもしれないが、ビアンカは普段通りなら手合わせを拒んだりしないだろう。
Yeah, knowing her, she will definitely not turn down an opportunity to actually spar with other strong people. If anything, it's a learning opportunity as well, especially with someone from a previous era. But who knows?
あんたが行方不明になっていたせいでみんながめちゃくちゃ忙しくしている時でもさすがにそこまで空気を読めない人にはなれないよ。
It's surprising that we entered this mission saying that it plays with Theresa. However, we ended up playing with Otto instead.
あんたは帰ってきたけど他の人たちは任務に出始めているじゃない。というかあんたの最終計画本当にそこまで複雑なことを行う必要があるの？
Final plan. Kate, stop that.
どちらかといえばそういう自己満足な方法だけが得意なんだろうね。
Let me at least break up this craziness. I got him. You're gonna stay with me for now on now. Kate is most likely hyper tonight as well. Ironically, here's a little thing that happened just recently. I gave him medicine for a certain situation with his body. It's a round word that he has, so basically I gave him treatment of that. And now he seems to be a lot more active than he was before. I guess he is a lot more healthier than he was before, but still, now he's more hyper than ever. Trying to keep him from actually dealing with the roughhousing with the other cats.
本当に自己満足？おそらくあんたも死ぬだろうって言っていなかった。
If anything, I should have did the wise decision of actually playing with him before I streamed, but a lot was in my mind, so hey. Okay, he escaped from my grasp.
ああ、その通りだ。君も知っているだろう。僕は自分の命をそんなに気にしていない。
あんた参ったな。まあそんなことよりもっと驚いたことがあるんだ。
Oh boy. Ah! Okay, Cade. Seriously? Kate is trying to bother with him. I'm getting distracted by this.
本当に過去と現在の境界を壊していないの？今この町はあっちこっちで心霊現象だらけになっているんだけど。
Haunt? What? Okay, I'm confused about that. Past and present. Huh.
おや、長光はその件も教えたのか。先に言っておくが、500年前の世界を召喚してはいないよ。
500 years? Huh.
僕はただその情報を投影させてもらっただけさ。
Projection. Okay, what's going on here?
500年前、ここは古い戦場だった。
That whole dialogue kind of confused me. I'll be honest. Space-time projection. What do I do with this?
あの開花は見えるかい？あれは過去にあった強い意識の投影だ。しかし、あれらは所詮時間が残した残滓に過ぎない。興味がなければ相手をしなくても構わないよ。
Okay. I'm interested, so I want to take a look at this. The more information, the better.
これは最後の戦い。敵にとっても最後のチャンスである。わかる？絶対に思い通りにさせてはならない。敵は崩壊を武器にするかもしれない。だけど、私たちはそういう敵を倒すために今まで生きてきた。
My oh my. Hello, Twisted. How you doing? I'm glad that you're here. Oh boy. If I'm a little off, it's because a lot of things happened today. It's complicated, I'll have to admit. It's weird for me to actually stream when I feel off like this, but to be honest, it's been quite a long time, and to be honest, I would rather just stream now anyway. Plus, I want to get my head off of the complicated issues that's going on lately. So yeah. So how you been, Twisted? You doing well so far? Also, if you hear some crazy roughhousing in the background, my cat's, well, one of them is very hyper right now, so hey. Ever since he took his second dosage of the medicine from Roundworm, he's got a lot more hyper than he was before.
私のことはいい。反撃ののろしを上げるんだ。早く行って、このバカ。
Yeah, I just had the cold touch. Oh, okay, yeah. It happens. Ugh. Sometimes it just gets to happen to us, that's for sure.
これはサシャか。天命の人体実験に苦しめられた彼女は戦いの勝利を手に入れる直前に倒れた。
Oh?
すまないカレン。僕は最後の戦いで彼女を守れなかった。彼女は君のために戦っていたのに。
I wonder. And obviously we just we're basically playing as Otto for all things. Out of all the people I had to play as, it had to be him. I don't know how I feel about it. Of course he walks slow. Like, very slow. And the thing is that we got into this interesting open world area kind of thing, and we had a bit of a talk with one of the characters from a previous era. He just reawakened from stasis, I guess, and now we end up touching that one triangle looking thingamajig, and we're seeing ghosts ghost thoughts. The lighter part of my skin absorbs cold air, and now everything I touch is also cold. Ugh. You know, I get it. I actually felt people actually having that kind of thing. It happened, so. If I had to say, is it because where you're at is pretty cold now, or it's something else?
愚か者どもめ、僕はマサイル・アポカリプス。アポカリプス家の当主、天命の正当な主教だ。
If I have to make a guess, that's Otto's father.
誰が僕を殺せるか見てみようじゃないか。
おや、これは甥いのマサイルのよう。
Oh, nephew. Okay.
彼は傀儡の主教の座につき、最後まで自分も他人の駒であることに気づいていなかった。
And of course, we opened up in this little craziness of some sort of memory of Otto being in the ground in blood while somebody is right next to him talking or something. I don't know. The temperature is 40 degrees. Oh, that explains a lot.
私がマッサイルを見捨てたとしても、所詮自分にとって体裁のいい死に方を手にするだけよ。そう考えると、やっぱりあなたは過去のことを全部知っているのね。
Okay, that's...
私の可愛い弟、夫。
Okay, so sister.
ああ、これは姉のリサだ。
Oh, at least I did not lie that this is indeed a Otto storyline.
体裁？そうだね。かつての君はカレンにもそういう死に方を考えたじゃないか。
And the thing is that from the last Honkai stream, we had a big trailer, and it was basically a whole lot of things to digest. And he's the root of it all. Even when our main Valkyrie girls are gonna deal with him this time.
リサ、たとえ他の人を許せたとしても、君と僕自身のことは許せないよ。
So he not only had issue, I guess he has issues with his own family. So you know, he ends up killing his own father. I think he might have done, because in the manga I was reading, it's implied that Otto either killed his father, or once he passed off, he ended up assuming control anyway. I don't know. Just something I thought about. It feels like it was implied that he killed his father. And he basically got rid of all ties of his family, and he's the only member of the Apocalypse, besides Theresa, to be around. And the thing is that Theresa is technically a clone of Kanan. Basically taking the genes of Kanan and putting into Theresa.
なぜなら僕たちはカレンを死なせた張本人だからね。
Oh! That's another thing I didn't know about. So his sister was also part of the whole Kanan death thing. Man, Otto, you're slow.
ここまで来ると静かだな。時間の残滓に邪魔されることもない。
Wait. Somehow this place looks familiar. Let me take a look at this. Yes, it looks familiar. I think this is also part of the manga. But instead of being broken down, it was actually complete. This is definitely something from Otto's past.
これは教会？あんたたち羅刹人のお寺？
ああ、 500年前からここは静かな場所だ。
500 years.
僕の父親はここで主教の座は僕に継がせると宣告した。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
しかしすぐに彼は殺されたんだ。
Oh! Well, I got my answer! I got my answer right there! Otto's father was killed by somebody.
その犯人である僕の姉リサ・シャニアテは
Wow.
僕の甥のマサイルを操って天命の権力を行使した。
Jeez, he had some family issues. His family was fighting for power.
そして彼女もここで僕に別れを告げ去っていった。それよりももっと前のことだけどね。
And then Kanan basically met up with Sakura Yu, and then they became a thing.
私たちが見た開花はやっぱりあんたの人生と関わりがあったんだね。
そうだ。彼らは命を落とした。天命の内戦でね。
So that's what happened. Man, I wish I read more of the manga because I know some of the lore about the whole Shitsul thing and all that, and even Honkai Impact, the game itself, gave me some lore about the lore of the world. But the fact that there was a civil war between the Shitsul itself, that is something. Man. Oh well. You know what I'm also very excited about in this storyline? When I saw that trailer, it was hinting of Duranda versus May. I'm looking forward to that. And technically, that's their rematch because they fought before, but May was weaker back then. Now, she's more experienced and she has the Hesher power, so I wonder how that's gonna go.
一方はリサが支配していた天命本部。そしてもう一方は僕を統帥者として推挙した新天命だ。
I won't be surprised if he killed his sister, though.
あんたは内戦を経てその座を手に入れたんだね。
Riding Shogun? Riding Shogun? No, the thing is, remember, May came first before Raiden Shogun ever did. And besides, she got her Hesher powers before Raiden Shogun ever came to be anyway.
その通り。1491年に起きたことだ。カレンが死んで僕が一人で逃げたあの年から14年が経っていた。
He fled? What?
その時からあんたは本当の意味でその幼馴染を生き返らせることに集中し始めた。
Yeah, but they're not
そう
related.
だよね。
That's the thing. They're not related. That's the thing. They may have some similarities, but I don't think they're related. Unless, of course, Honkai and Genshin do have some sort of relativity, but I don't know. Maybe not. There's only 2 characters in that game, though, that resemble the Honkai characters, and that is Raiden Shogun and Meiko Yu. But those are the only 2. Come on, Jenko, what in the world? I didn't even think about anything Lu today.
よくまとめてくれた。君を目覚めさせた時にも言ったが、もうすぐその時がやってくる。
Yeah, the lore is confusing. Yeah! Who knows? And the thing is that I know that sometimes, I don't know you could call them Mihuyo anymore. They're now called something else, I can't even pronounce it anyway. You talking about to have with big boob? What? I'm not thinking that right now, come on, Jenko. I'm not a degenerate all the time.
まさか過去の時間から彼女を奪うつもりじゃないよね。
My oh my. Come on, Janko. We're talking about the lore about this game and everything. Basically talking about 2 games, technically. And besides, oh boy. Hoyoverse. I wish I knew how to say it. If that's how you say it. Hoyoverse. I don't know. Dude, you can't talk about the have without the big boobas and not think about the big booba. Oh, come on, Janko. You're just confusing me at this point. Ah!
それができたら話は簡単なんだけどね。
Hoyoverse. That's how you say it? Hoyoverse? Oh, okay, okay. I said it right? Okay. Hoyo... Assholeverse, what? Wow. But then again, you did tell me what Hoyo means. Or rather, in a different language, that is.
しかし、歴史は歴史だ。今日という角度から、
I'm glad I said it right,
ことは
though.
できない。
I'm glad. I was afraid that I said it wrong. Yeah, I understand on that. Hoyoverse. Assholeverse. Jeez. Oh, well, it's okay, it's okay. Remember, it's a Chinese company, so their meaning of words is different from everybody else. Besides, I'm pretty sure that there's other words that are in another thing, and they could be in a different meaning on another. Like, for example, bonk being something in the British term is interesting. Want to hear a joke? Yeah, sure. And also, Otto is still being Otto, trying to revive a dead person, that's for sure.
世界のかけらも魂の残影も、それは本物の世界と人にはならない。
Hmm? How do you keep a room warm? A heater? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Not put the AC on? It's one of those two. Insulation in the walls. Stand in the corner. It's always 90 degrees. Oh! Jeez! That is funny. That is funny. You know, I always like knowing about those jokes, so it's a interesting joke.
じゃああんたは一体何をするつもりなの？
本当に聞きたいのかい？
The Ratsha thought for a few seconds, then slowly began to explain. The girl was left speechless. But it wasn't because his explanation shocked her. In fact, his explanation just seemed to be a bunch of obscure terminology. I'm surprised I even said that. The time stored in the imaginary tree could be reactivated using its inherent energy. The ability of Herschers to control higher dimensional space couldn't be channeled to induce a fracture in the time dimension. So if I had to guess, he's planning to use that kind of time dimensional craziness to bring back Kanan from the dead, or he pulls Kanan from before she died and basically put her into this reality. If I had to make a guess. To be honest, I would not mess with that kind of craziness. It sounds like something that will break things. The girl had good reason to be doubtful. Was this stream of jargon, even intelligible human language. Oh boy. Perhaps the subject really was extremely complicated, or maybe Otto was explaining it like this because he didn't want her to understand. I mean, so he pulled a Chrono Trigger. Who knows? I don't even know about Chrono Trigger anyway, I'll admit. But if it's time related craziness, and the thing is that the imaginary tree is in a whole nother plane of existence. If anything, it basically helps create and stabilize universes in this kind of thing, you know? Long story short, character dies. You know, I won't be surprised if that happens. We'll see. I wonder how far Otto will go. He already gone crazy enough actually doing human experiments and making clones and making them suffer as well. So I won't be surprised if he just goes out of his way and making sacrifices even more.
聞き方が間違っていたのかな。
And she's still confused.
とにかく、あんたは何度も私を助けてくれた。たとえ泥船でも、最後まで乗るしかないよね。
Wow, so that's why she's here. She's here because of a debt.
大げさだな。今回の計画がどう進んだとしても、君個人に不利はないと約束しよう。
I doubt that, but oh well.
その言い方だと、他の人たちは大変な目に遭う。
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, right before she dies. I just got a feeling that if he does that, oh boy. But the problem is, what will happen to that reality? I don't know. That or with the time stop on that second, take the one that is going to die, leave a copy. Like basically have a dead body there. That way it doesn't interfere the reality of that. And then, okay, yeah, it would make sense if that happens then. Knowing what Otto has been doing, he's been making clones. So it would make sense if he actually has one canon that looks exactly the same, but she's basically already a dead thing already. And she is just left behind in the thing, and that's gonna be a thing. Yeah, it makes sense. And of course he'll figure out that he's the reason why he did that, but hey. We'll see. Of course, in the process, he's basically making a lot of people suffer. Rakasha just laugh when they have nothing to say.
じゃあ、将来の私はあんたに恩を返すだけじゃなくて、ケリをつけないといけないのかな。
Revenge?
将来じゃなくて、今ケリをつけることもできるぞ。
Huh? The Raksha the Rakshas open his empty hands if someone wanted to make a move. They couldn't end his life in an instant. I'm confused. The Raksha? Who's the Raksha? Is it the girl or is it Otto? I'm confused.
いいや、やめておくよ。
Or maybe the Raksha is somebody else that we're not seeing. Well, in context of Chrono Trigger, you do need to make your past self to suffer so you don't lose the motivation to look at the way to save that character. Preventing the time paradox. Yeah, it would make sense. That way you don't break things like in the process.
今ケリをつけたら恩を返せなくなるもの。それは任教の精神に反する。
I wonder what kind of debt she actually has. What did he do to save her?
天命の S 級バルキリーが任教の精神を守るとは初耳だね。
Okay, so she's indeed a S rank Valkyrie. Basically around the same level as Cecilia and Duranda. Although Duranda is the most powerful Valkyrie in Shixel, so hey.
あんたね。
ああ、気にしないでくれたまえ。からかうつもりはないんだ。それに本音を言うと、僕は結構死ぬのが怖い。
Yeah. You totally did not die a few times before, right? Like, seriously, you were killed. I feel like he got killed like a few times. I know for sure that the Herrscher Sentience killed him once. But he came back to life because he has a couple spare bodies so that his soul could go to another body. Think of it as the Orochimaru technique. But basically, if one body goes away, he puts his soul into another of his other bodies. Lilith is the strongest Valkyrie there is. I'm assuming that you're talking about another game.
そうでなければ、この世界で500年以上も生きてはいない。そうだろう?
My oh my. The Raksha laughed heartedly. It wasn't hard to say whether it was genuine or not. Okay, if I have to say a guess, it's referring to Otto, the Raksha, or whatever it's called. Valkyria profile. Dude, that secret ending is bonkers. I wish I knew, because I don't know anything about that.
あんたって人は本当にしょうがないね。
Yeah, I'm pretty much out of touch on a lot of games, I'll admit.
さて、そろそろ外も時間だろう。全世界に向けて配信しているニュース動画があるんだが、君にも見せたくてね。
I also hope that after tonight's stream, I'll be finishing up my picture tonight and actually do some setting up on the OBS program I'm planning to use, and then, you know, do a lot of transfer and such. It's gonna be a lot of work though. I'm hoping that will be next stream we'll have a new setup, but we'll see. Well, that's it? We don't get to play as Theresa? Slightly earlier, 8 o'clock a.m. MDT. What? MDT? I don't even know what that means. A warrior named Fuhula wiped the sweat from her forehead. She had just finished her morning training and was looking forward to taking a relaxing hot shower. But she was stopped by a voice she had not heard in a long time.
おはよう、フカ。いや、フカさんと呼ばせてほしい。
I thought they would already talk to each other. She's been on the base for a while.
ええ。おはようございます。アインシュタイン博士。
Who knows, maybe
博士も体を鍛えに来たのですか?
Maybe my guess is that both of them are just too busy to see each other.
ああ、そろそろ体を動かさないとまずいと思ってね。
Wait, what? Let me see that again! Okay, good morning. Did you also come to work out? Oh! What? I didn't know she worked out! Wait. Then again, in the past, I saw a cutscene that she had a gym gear or something. Huh. I guess, training your body as well as your brain as well. So she basically has the brain and the physique. Interesting.
ところで、今日はある理由から朝食は洋食のみになってしまったが、口に合っただろうか。
とても美味しかったです。あのトリュフとフォアグラを組み合わせたステーキは、口に入れたらすぐに溶けてしまうほど柔らか
Oh,
くて、
great.
本当に美味しかったです。
Oh no, they're talking about one of my biggest weakness. Food!
気に入ってくれて何よりだ。近頃は平和だったから、名手が料理の腕を見せたくてうずうずしていたんだ。
Can we not talk about food, please? You're just gonna make me hungry.
しかし見ての通り、彼の料理のスピードはプロには及ばない。軽率にシェフに休暇を与えてしまった結果、メニューを減らすしかなかった。
Oh boy.
いいえ、そう言わずに。本当に美味しかったですよ。
I swear they're gonna talk about food all this bit.
最上級の食材を使ったからね。しかしそのおかげで、僕は体を動かさなければと思ってここに来て、あなたに出会えた。
Wow. So basically, if you have a good enough food, you basically have the motivation of working out. Interesting. But then again, that's the thing. Even I sometimes end up doing that too. If I actually had a good enough meal, I most likely will work out.
確
If
かに
I don't have anything
ソルト
else
レイク基地
next
自
after
体が
that.
かなり広いですから。普段技術スタッフと戦闘スタッフは食堂でしか顔を合わせません。
So she doesn't get too much people to see, huh?
ああ、だからこうして世間話をする機会もめったにない。
Sorry, but I call BS on that. What do you mean by that?
深さん、60年以上も前の話になってしまうが。
Oh, come on, Janko. Oh, boy.
この間、古いものを片付けた時に、この本がまだ綺麗に保存されていたことに気づいたんだ。
Yes, you say yes. Come on. You doubt that I actually work out, do you? I do. I really do. Trust me. I did put a New Year's resolution for myself this time that I'm gonna work out this year big time, and which I've been doing lately. I'm trying to get the body of Emiya Archer after all, which I've been getting some progress. Feel a lot better than I was before. I'm back from washing dishes. Okay, I just hope that your dishes are squeaky clean. Janko, you're smug. I swear.
これは、もともとはあなたのものだと思うんだが。
Of course, Janko. Whatever. Ah. I had ribs. Oh boy, now you're talking about food as well. Also, I just realized something. Let me see. What can I do? Oh, yeah, I forgot about one critical thing. There we go. I did say that the next time I see your new account on the stream, Twisted, that I'll make you mod again because, well, this is a new account and the other one, you know, basically you won't be using anymore. When Einstein pulled an old hardcover book with yellow pages out of his bag. Okay, who's the one who actually translated this? His bag? Einstein, at least this version of Einstein is a girl. And that's definite. Fuhula was amazed. I mean, seriously, that doesn't scream guy. I mean, yeah, she tends to dress up as a guy sometimes because she's professional like that, but hey. Man, it was tasty. Lucky you. Man, you're just the game, and you guys are talking about food now. Oh, I'm gonna get even more hungrier. 310 poems. 310 poems was a poetry anthology, well known by the people of Shenzhou. I think that's how you say it. Wait, isn't like 90% of perks in the Gate universe are turned into girls? People fake. Yeah, technically, yes. A lot of the servants in the Fate universe, they get gender bended like crazy. There's a lot of them that became girls. Francis Drake, Autoria Pendragon, Nero Claudius. The list goes on. It's a lot of people. Even Musashi, Miyamoto Musashi, was a man and turned gender bended. There's just so many. But this is not the Fate series, so hey. The temperature went down? Wait, did you just set up the what's it called? Temperature on your room? The copyright date was 1955. The year that the North American branch broke away from Shixel. Oh. I guess we're getting some lore. I think we're getting lore. Jeez. Crazy stuff. 36 degrees. Ugh. No, outside. Oh, great. They turn into a Saber, a Rin, or a Sakura. Huh? They turn into... Okay, you got me confused on that one. What? I mean, I understand that Rin and Sakura ends up having their own servant variations. But I got confused on what you said. Well, yes, that is true. There's various variations of them. It's interesting. The Fate series gets to go goes all over the place.
これは私がロンドンにいた頃あの人に送ったもの
Let me guess, Fuhula. Was it Holmes? Sherlock Holmes?
当時あなたは彼に愛潤すに泡をもってするわ公庫に愛忘るるにしかずと忠告したが
So, you know, they actually mention him by name.
やっぱり記憶こそが一番大切なものだ少なくとも僕はそう考えている
Because remember, in one of the stories, Fuhula ended up working with Sherlock Holmes, apparently.
カール先生、エマ先生、それからジョイス。彼らが僕の魂の奥に残した印が、今までの僕の生き方を決めたんだろう。もちろん、僕にとってもっと幸運だと思うところは、テスラ博士のようなお人よしが、ここ数年そばにいてくれていることだけどね。
In the Fate universe, you get gender-bending characters into Saber, Rins, or Sakuras with different booba sizes. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, yeah. And it's not just Rin and Sakura faces as well. There's even, what's it called? Ilya faces as well. There's two of them, technically, at the moment. Shiro is also getting his own face on other servants as well. That's a thing. Kuritsugu also became a servant somehow. Irisfield also is a servant. Oh boy, the list goes on. I won't be surprised if we get another Ring servant variation, but is based on the Fate Extra Encore variation of Rin, and she ends up being a Lancer. I won't be surprised if that happens. I also did a minor change to my avatar. Wait, what? Let me take a look. Because I could actually take a look. Oh yeah, I see it. It's the one of your pictures that you made before. Funny enough, later on, after I finished the whole Twitch, well, not Twitch, basically the OBS stuff, I'm most likely going to be working on another side picture regardless, and then work on the profile picture. And then work my way down on the list. I got a lot to do.
それは間違いありません。
So I got this collectible in a game, like 7 of them, and a random mob attacked me. Wait, what? How in the world how that happened? Now I have a tail. Wait, what? You have a tail now? That's unexpected. A ducking level 50 dragon that randomly spawned in the first map of the game, and I lost and have to recollect them. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. It sounds like something that happens in Ark, but I'm assuming it's another game.
移り変わっていく曖昧な記憶よりも、たとえ腐れ縁だとしても、そばにいる友人の方が何倍も光り輝く存在です。
Man, oh man. She has faint memories, yeah,
彼らの
knowing
命
what
が
happened
す
to
ぐに
her.
消えてしまうとしてもです。人は過去の苦しみや未来への幻滅のために今の幸せを拒むべきではないのですから。
SMT5? I really don't know what that means. SMT. I don't know. I'm trying to think on that actually.
まさに人事に大社あり、往来して古今をなすという詩のように。
Man, this is some philosophical kind of thing. Shin Megane Tensei 5. Oh, okay, that game. Ironically, I don't know anything about that game, to be honest.
それは当時あなたが僕たちのために残した言葉。
What is that game about anyway? Just wondering.
はい。今考えると、あの時もう詩人が感極まって涙を流したのは、周りの友人たちの輝きを感じたからでしょう。
Man. Remember, Fuhula lived for thousands of years.
数千数万年の間にいた誰かのように、命の炎が急に消えたり、徐々に温度を失っていったりするようなことが。
At least I think she lived for thousands of years. Unless it's 100, couple of years. Not 100, like more than 700 years? Who knows? Maybe
命
more.
自体は過去でも未来でもない。ここの言葉を借りると、おそらくそれはずっと現在進行形なのだと思います。
Man, we're just getting lore from her. I think. It has something to do with the deal I made with the ancient wolf lock away in the bottom of the labyrinth in my story. Oh, okay, so it's something to do with your story, okay. Funny enough, I had an idea of my character doing something crazy, but I decided against it because I'm currently working on another manga project. I haven't touched it since working on a lot of other picture projects, including actually getting my Twitch some things, but hey.
ありがとう。
はい。
Even the PMG thing is the reason why I end up stopping a bit. I want to go back in my manga after I finish all this crazy Twitch and YouTube stuff projects I plan to do.
あ、僕の思い出話に付き合ってくれてありがとうという意味だ。それに今のようにのびのびと生きているあなたの姿が見られて本当に良かった。
Oh boy.
数十年前の記憶を思い出した時にほっとできる。
Oh, okay then. You're gonna go now, Jenko? Alright then. Have a good night's sleep, okay, Jenko?
もちろん、もし彼ともう一度真夜中の星空を見ることができたら。
Yeah, I'm gonna have a good night today, that's for sure. At least I hope so. I got a lot in my mind right now, but I'm gonna do my best. Yeah. Oh, come on, Janko! Crazy. Have a good night's sleep, Janko.
すまない。少し話が支離滅裂になったようだ。僕は今すぐトレーニングを始めるべきかもしれない。では、
Oh, come on.
ミカさん、機会があったらまた話そう。
See you, Janko. Have a good one. Jeez. Oh boy, that guy. It was as if a lovely bell, a lonely bell, rang in her heart. He left with a big hit, yeah, pretty much. Although the girl had initiated the conversation, she was the one who looked for a way to end it. And as the warrior stood there, she felt the great significance this time and hope and peace had for the people around her. Even though the incident of the Herrscher of Dominance didn't end well, mainly because the Herrscher core was unaccounted for. Ah, so they did notice that. Even though everyone knew more difficult challenges may lie ahead. Yeah, they know what they don't know what happened to the core. But in the end of the last chapter, we know now that Otto took that core. He somehow got the core from the dimension and brought it to himself. He had strings attached to the puppet all this time, and when the Herrscher was defeated, he basically tugged the strings of the core and then took it. So now, technically speaking, he has the power of the Herrscher of Dominance. Who knows what will happen? Everyone seemed to be in tact agreement that they should enjoy their relative peaceful lives at the moment. Yeah, because they're gonna end up doing something big next. Is this what I think it is? There's fog, right? Okay. Hopefully I don't get in trouble with this. The warm water regurgitated in her. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just panicking here. She was momentarily lost in thought. Warriors don't dream, and she has had no personal aspiration worth putting her energy towards. This wasn't because she already had powers that exceeded those of ordinary people, even when she was a student. Whoa! 50,000 years ago? Okay, at least now we know how old she is. Holy crap, that old? Wow. I was thinking around the 4 digits, but I didn't expect to have the double digits. Wow. Yeah, I didn't. So she lived for that long. Wow, she's ancient. She lived a simple life like this. This mindset sometimes made her seem like an unassuming person without strong opinions. Talking about something. Yet it was also this mindset that would later turn her into a ruthless fighter. That's a question. The Carl from her 550,000 years ago must have been like if that had to say that character might have been like a different Carl, I don't know. It's her friend that somehow seemingly looks like the same person from the Odyssey bit. Wow. Only question is, where do I get her age regimen? Oh god. If you get some sort of Phoenix thing inside your body, apparently it works out, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they did. Apparently they did some sort of thing and then made her immortal. I don't know. Yet, it's been a while. It's been a while. Her I might have to look at the wiki or something, because for her to be immortal is something else. Yet it was also this mindset that would later turn her into a ruthless fighter. That naive girl, that warrior who only followed orders, that dangerous celestial, that precarious class monitor, that confidant of the Shixel overseer. Those were all her, and yet none of them were. Yeah, she had a lot of identities. Who am I? This unanswerable philosophical question was perhaps even harder for her than for others. So when facing that unconventional Hersher, born from her own body, Hersher sentience. The funny thing is she also has a nickname, Senti. She was perhaps the least surprised of anyone around her. At least she thought she could face this spirit born from the same source as her without prejudice. Okay, basically without hatred or anything. Although from her counterpart's perspective, the old-timer had just provoked her again and again. Oof. Yeah. It's an interesting relationship with her Hersher version of herself. 2 months ago, along with the victory of the Hersher power stolen by the Hersher dominants, returned to their original core. But this time, that shackled version of her chose to use even more extreme methods. She cut off all energy flow from the chains, rendering the core of the Hersher sentience useless. She said that she didn't want to hear one word of apology from the old-timer, because those sentimental words wouldn't become a burden. Jeez. Senti has some... She basically... She's holding a grudge big time.
音信不通になってしまった彼女がやはり少し心配です。
Jeez.
しかしこれもどうしようもないことなのでしょう。
Jeez. I wonder if she'll be able to talk to her ever again, I wonder.
あの頃の趙雨。そして昔の学園長のように。
That's a funny thing. Besides Fuhula, Therissa's the other unaging character. How many immortals we have in this game?
そういえば、最近は学園長とゆっくり話す機会がありませんでした。お風呂に入った後、学園長のところに行ってみましょう。
Yeah. Just be careful when you step out, please. Antitherapy. Salt Lake Base. Landing launch for Hyperion.
学園長。
ああ、負荷。
That's the thing. Theresa never ages. She never does. Just to let you know. And if I have to say, in the post-Odyssey thing, I don't think she even changed her age in there either. She still looks the same. The unaging child.
ハイペリオンの日常メンテナンス作業を確認しているんですか？
そんなところかしら。まあ、単にじっとしてられないだけって思ってもいいわ。支配の律者のコアは行方不明になってしまったけど、ここ2ヶ月間、崩壊関連の事件は3件しか起きていない。
If I had to say, Hesher Dominance and, what's it called? The Hesher of Ice and, well, let's just say the Hesher Stars. Must be hard for her to reach the high self. Oh, high shelf, I gotta say. Knowing her, yeah, it is tough. Theresa sure gets also mistaken for being a little child anyway. Like, multiple times.
確かに私たちは律者を倒したけれども、こういうわけのわからない平和な状態はかえって違和感を覚えるわ。
I got a feeling that their next battle is gonna be between Otto. Obviously, the trailer before actually hinted that, so hey.
全文明でもこういうような何とも言えない違和感がありました。第11律者の誕生前のことですが。
The 11th Hersher. Yeah. Apparently the, once they get to the 12th Hersher, that's the beginning of the end.
その後は、いいえ、こういう比較はするべきではありません。今の私たちはもう、あの時の過ちを犯しませんから。
キアナたちもベルトもみんな優しくて大人で理性的だからね。
Man, I wonder though, if this story has an end after all, because it feels like it's getting to that point, but it's first going to tackle the major plot points.
学園長、どうしましたか？
I mean, now they just got 2 more Hershers left to deal with, and that's the 11th and the 12th. And the 12th one is the final one and the world-ending type.
フカ、私はどんな人だと思う？最近ずっと考えているの。ほら、おじいさまは500年以上天命主教の座にいるでしょ。ずっと不当な手段で物事を行ってきたわけじゃないわ。
Yeah, that's what you say, but we know Otto. He's crazy.
若い頃のおじいさまはいいこともたくさんしてきた。孤児を引き取ったり、人々のために援助を求めたり、残虐な善人の主教を転覆させたり。
Maybe that's the old Otto, before he became corrupted. Now he's really corrupted.
そう考えると、私が決めたことの多くは、知らず知らずのうちに彼の影響を受けているのかもしれないと思うの。セイフレイヤを作ったことも、天命本部に反逆したことも、かつてのおじいさまがしたこと。
What?
結局のところ、全部彼の考えだったのよ。
I thought you establishing Step Frey was your idea.
でもこのままじゃダメ。違う道を歩くには彼の真似をしちゃいけない。ただ彼が私の中に残したものは私が考えているよりずっと多いのかも。
Says a lot about Theresa.
ごめんなさい。今気がついたけど子供っぽい愚痴だったわね。忘れて。
And what she's gonna think.
そんなにプレッシャーを感じなくてもいいと思いますよ、学園長。もう十分できていますから、もっと肩の力を抜いてください。
She has a lot of burden in her shoulders.
以前のブローニャさんの状況と同じです。家族の影響から本当の意味で自立することは決してたやすいことではありません。
Yeah, with the whole Cocolia situation, yeah. Remember, Cocolia did a lot of messed up things too. From actually doing experiments on her own orphans, to even putting a chip inside Bologna to control her when necessary. And of course, that caused a lot of problems as well. Even led to the death of one of the Hershers, who could have actually been saved, but instead was kidnapped and sacrificed. And the thing is that Hersher, Wendy, the Hersher of Wynn, I guess, could have been saved, but unfortunately things went downhill from there. Not only that, but she also kidnapped May at the time as well. And not only that, but Cocolia also sacrificed some of the orphans that was in her care to achieve her goals. Bologna ended up saying, "Yeah, you're just pretty bad." Sure, at one point Cocolia kind of redeemed herself and tried to shoot Otto, but I think she got herself shot as well. Either way, she's far from redeeming herself, I'll be honest. She did a lot of crazy stuff. Hydrate? Oh boy. I don't even have a bottle of water right now. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. I'll get a bottle of water. It's just that this whole day was so crazy I'm starting to forget things. Give me a moment. Okay, I got my water. We're basically going down the hill of lore, that's for sure. Yeah, just basically a little recap here and there. I needed that water. If anything, I think this is basically my first water for the entire day. Ooh-wee.
その過程で自分を疑ったり、世の中の現状に対し憤りを持ったり、どうすればいいかわからなくなったりするかもしれません。
Yeah, that's true. I'm basically doing a lot of reading too. The characters speak themselves as well, but I'm also doing a lot of reading here and there, as well as speaking my own thoughts. Even doing some little recaps here and there.
でも、自分のペースで進み続ければ、きっといつか自分と世界が和解でき、心の欲するところに従えどもノリを越えずという状態になると思います。
ありがとう、フカ。だけど、私は学園長よ。そして、極東支部の部長でもあるわ。私はみんなのために、必要な時に決断をしないといけない。
If you could call it the Far East Branch. I thought the Far East Branch was destroyed. Because according to what I heard, the the place is destroyed now. Which is weird, because the last I checked, it wasn't destroyed, but then it somehow was destroyed. I don't know, it's been... Maybe it happened in the manga, maybe, who knows. I need to look at the lore and such.
ネゲントロピーはカカリアを逮捕しました。
Ah, there it is!
そしていつか私たちもオットーと決着をつけます。
Yeah, they arrested Kogolia, and now she's serving some sort of time. I don't know if we'll ever see her again, though. And yeah, they're gonna have to deal with Otto eventually.
それは本来学園長一人が背負うべき責任ではないと思います。
I see. She wants her to share the load of this responsibility.
分かってるわ。
I mean, to be honest, a lot of people have a bone to pick with Otto at this point. Without any warning, a technical comm device made its distinctive noise. I'm glad I actually said that right.
緊急連絡？
Hmm?
もしもし、テレサよ。
What's going on now?
テレサさん、緊急連絡を使って仕事の邪魔をしてすまない。
She's not technically working, but oh well.
これは店名が全世界向けに放送したニュース動画なんだが、テレサさんにも見てもらう必要があると思うんだ。
Will it be a cutscene or what?
全世界の皆さん、ごきげんよう。天命組織の主教、オットー・アポカリプスだ。
Great, this guy. What are you doing now, Mr. Otto?
一部の人はすでに知っていると思うが、我々の生きているこの地球には、崩壊という災害が周期的に発生している。そう。今までは秘密を保持するために、ニュースなどでは不明災害と称されていたものだ。
Uh-huh. Are you gonna spill the beans about the Honkai monsters and such?
天命の調べにより、崩壊は文明とともに誕生し、強くなること。そして、文明自身をも破壊するほどの力を持つ災害現象であることが分かった。しかし慌てることはない。少し前の8月に、天命の極東支部とアメリカのネゲントロピーという組織が力を合わせ、最も新しい崩壊の首都を倒した。
So wait a minute. So you're giving us the credit for actually taking down the latest infestation, huh? Huh? Jeez. What he's gonna go at this, I don't know.
この2ヶ月間、全世界の崩壊災害も大幅に減少した。きっとみんなも多かれ少なかれ感じていると思う。
Uh-oh. My kitten has decided to jump on another place he shouldn't be. Give me a moment. Hey, you! Come back here! Hey, you! Troublemaker! Come on! You're not going to stream! This is not your time to stream, kitten. You're crazy. Go play with the giant cat right here. He licks you. Now stop jumping around and possibly breaking stuff. Crazy Cade. Cade is an interesting kitten. He is something else. But hey, that's what happens when you get a rebel cat.
その事実を見ると、人類の文明と崩壊の対決がすでに新しい起源に入ったように思えるのだ。
Uh-huh.
人類が守りから攻めに転じ、我々の世界から崩壊を徹底的に駆除する時代がもうすぐ訪れる。
Where is he leading on this for?
崩壊は継続力に欠けている。そして人類からは次から次へと新たなヒーローが生まれていく。こういう変動の時に人々には世界の真相が、そして天命には新たな人材が必要だ。
So he's actually going to spill the beans?
以上、このオットー・アポカリプスは、本日をもって天命主教の座を退き、組織を抜けさせてもらう。
You're stepping down? In the trailer, they had that as a cutscene. But of course, now we're seeing this in the broadcast.
僕の後継者であり、極東支部のリーダーでもあるテレサ・アポカリプスは、近々主教として天命を率いることになる。
Okay, so now she becomes the new overseer. What?
彼女の導きのもと、世界と天命には、より明るい未来が待っていると、僕は信じている。
And here I thought he was going to give command to Duranda. Everybody's going, what?
おじい様が主教を辞めるの？
Because he's going to make his move.
声明の文章によると、オットーはすでに天命主教の座から退いたようだ。
That's a big shock even to me. But he didn't spill the beans of the Honkai monsters, did he? I mean, seriously?
しかし、緊急事態はそれだけではないんだ。
ついさっき、天命側からファックスが届いた。テレサさん、ニュースの声明の通りに、ウィーン郊外の旧本部で行われる儀式に参加し、天命主教に就任してほしいとのことだ。そして、
Yeah, I don't trust this. I really don't trust this.
そして
Something big is gonna happen.
そして、現地で支配の律者のコアを発見したから、我々に回収してほしいと。
I see. So that's their game. This is a bait. This is a trap. I feel like this is a trap. Late that night, Vinita suburbs.
司教様、極東支部のハイペリオン号より通信が届いています。
Amber is a Kanan clone, isn't she? She looks like a Kanan clone. At least that looks like what it looks like. Because the white hair and the distinctive ponytail in the back, it's a dead giveaway. This is a Kanan clone as well.
時差の関係上、テレサ様の率いる極東支部の主要メンバーは、旧本部に現地時間午後15時に到着します。
ああ、すべて計画通りだ。
I knew it! I knew it! He's setting things up!
僕が計画した罠だと知っていたとしても、彼らはかからなければならない。
Uh-huh. Even I thought this is a trap, a bait.
何しろ、彼らは支配の律者のコアを無視できない。そして僕が彼らに渡したデータからも、僕が嘘をついていないことを証明できる。
Yep. Our next battle is indeed against Otto now.
これから彼らは僕が手配したステージの上で、深く、そして完璧に、オットー・アポカリプスが一体何を考えているのかを知ることになるだろう。そして彼らの認識自体が、この計画で最も鍵となる変化だ。
What are you gonna do next, Otto?
では司教様、明日午後のおもてなしはこの琥珀が。
I don't trust this. I really don't.
いや、君は別の任務を行ってほしい。ハイペリオンのもてなしに関しては、別の考えがあるから他の人に任せるよ。
承知しました、司教様。
さあ、君も休むといい。これからやってくる週末は長い48時間になるからね。
For you guys, it's a long 48 hours. For us, it's gonna be a split second. Or a few minutes. as his secretary, who had served him for so many years, quietly departed. The overseer office was silent once again. The overseer's low mutterings could be heard more clearly.
サイは投げられた。数少ない懸念も運命に従うしかない。
Oh boy.
オットー・アポカリプスはここで断言しよう。
Uh-huh.
この生と死よりも豪華な賭けの中、己が準備できるあらゆるものを用意したと。
What now? Man, it's loading something, I guess. Man. So far, the only movement I have done it was with
ハイペリオン
Otto.
の着陸まであと1時間もない。みんなと話をしましょう。
Wait, are we gonna be controlling Theresa now? Oh, okay. Navigation system, multi-targets. Now we get more of the open world bit. I guess this is open world. Even though the world is literally the ship. At least now we get to finally basically be her for once.
こんにちは、キアナ。
Let's go talk to the main girl first.
ああ、テレサ。あ、公の場では学園長と呼んだ方がいいよね。学園長もデッキの風景を見に来たの？
It's interesting now that we get to see Kiana in that kind of outfit with both her eyes being the same color. Whenever I end up using Kiana in that variation color, that variation thing, she has two different colors on her eyes. Both the yellow version, yellow eye, and the blue eye. But ever since she acquired the new Hersher core in her body, now she's able to have both her eyes like that now.
ええ、そういうところかしら。何せ、これからあの人と向き合うんだもの。デッキで散歩しながら気持ちの整理をして、みんなと話をしたかったの。
Man.
もしくは、一人で過去のことを思い返してみるとか。
I don't know. To be honest, I don't want Theresa to be alone because who knows what Otto's thinking.
ほら、ちょっと空気を重くしたかしら。そんなことないよ。そうだ。そういえば、学園長はヨーロッパの地理に詳しいんだよね。遠いところにあるあの雪山は、例のアルプス山脈かな。ええ、そうね。これから向かう天明の旧本部は、その東側の支脈にあるの。
I won't be surprised if that's the village that we saw earlier is indeed where we're going.
浮遊島がまだなかった頃、この航路は結構賑やかだったわ。当時はバルキリーだけじゃなくて、御三家の様々な貿易相手もいてね。
3 houses. Oh, okay, yeah, I was right. It's indeed that one area, the old village area where it all started.
そういえば、律者コアで見た記憶では、パパはこの辺りで飛行機を操縦していて、彼女もいた。
And her?
あの時、私たちは3人で戦闘機に乗ってて。その後。
What the world's going on now?
2007年頃まで、旧本部には、まだいくつか研究施設があって。
Okay, what's going on? That was just showed up out of nowhere.
K シリーズのクローン実験装置もあった。そうだよね。
Yeah, the K series clones. I'm assuming that K means Kanan, I'll be honest.
キアナ、あなた、その時のことを覚えているの？
Oh, Theresa, you got a lot of catching up to do with Kiana.
厳密に言うと、最近、律者コアの中に残されていた記憶を見た、かな。
Heck, even Theresa is the byproduct of that cloning project.
9歳の頃、何もわからない状態だったし、何があったのかもよく理解できなかった。あの頃は、パパが私を悪い人たちから救い出してくれたことしか覚えてなくて、自分がパパの本当の娘じゃないってことも知らずに。
Yeah. She knows for not right now that she's indeed a clone, and she's not the real daughter. Oh boy. Oh boy. The pain that happens to be.
今のあなたは紛れもなく彼の娘、キアナ・カスラヌよ。済んだことは過去にしましょう。うん。それもパパの願いだったのかもしれない。あの人の名前を私に継がせるという形で、彼女が残した優しさを忘れないように。
Man, I wish I could tell you who's the real daughter or where she's at, but that'll be spoilers, so I'll save that for now, because I know who it is now, thanks to a certain web thing that happened in game, and it spoiled who a certain somebody really is.
当時の私は彼女と瓜二つだった。オットーは律者の容器を作るために彼女の遺伝子を盗んで私というクローンを作り出したから。
Yeah, that is crazy. Making a... Man, how many times Otto is playing God?
なのに彼女は私に怒りをぶつけるどころか私を本当の妹として扱ってくれた。
That's the funny thing. Basically, the real Kiana and her could have been like sisters, obviously. And it seems that, and from one of the flashbacks that we had earlier, it sounded like, basically, the real Kiana wanted to take her home with them. Wanted to actually save her. Basically, she never had any hatred towards her. She wanted to save her. And basically have even bigger of a family.
彼女はパパと一緒に私を重い枷から解放してくれただけじゃない。私を守るために。ええ、わかってるわ。
I'm assuming they're also talking about Cecilia, Kiana's mom.
あの事件の後、おじいさまは私を騙した。あなたの姉は本部で治療を受けてるって。
Sister?
知ってるよ。でも、律者コアの記憶によると、彼女はおそらく、あの事件の後、
Man.
もう、
That's a question. What other memories she'll have in those Hersher cores?
この世にいないと思う。
The two of them fell silent for a while. I'm thinking they're talking about Cecilia as well. And yes, Kiana's mom is gone for good, big time. All because of the whole nuke the Hersher with Cecilia situation. Yeah, that was a thing. From Kiana's perspective, it wasn't for that incident when they were escaping that year. she might have been wandering, or maybe she wouldn't be alone. And Theresa knew that Stigger's whereabouts had been unclear ever since World Serpent had raided Antitherapi's base in Algamum. Oh boy, I wish I knew how to say this right, so I'm gonna try my best. Alamogordo in New Mexico. I wish I knew, but hey.
あの人とケリをつけなければならないことがありすぎるわ。けど今は、支配の律者の事件に、本当の意味で終止符を打つことの方が、もっと重要だと思う。
Jeez. Obviously, everybody has a grudge against him. Everybody has something to deal with him with. I mean, Fuhula with getting stabbed from the back because of that guy. Of course, being used to do terrible things as well. Basically, sacrificing people. Basically, being the byproduct of clones. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of things that it's because of Otto. Sure, because Otto did those things, Theresa and Kiana wouldn't exist. But because of his cruelty, you know.
わかってるよ、学園長。ただ、この数ヶ月間、私はコアを通して過去のかけらをたくさん見た。
Oh my.
こういう機会があったら、やっぱり状況を知ってる人と話してみたいって思ってたの。私、まだまだ未熟だね。
I think she's more mature than ever, to be honest.
むしろそれは成長よ、キアナ。笑顔で悲しみを隠して、本当の意味で心を開いてくれなかったあなたより。
Oh?
周りと悲しみを分かち合えるようになったのは、大きな進歩よ。この学園長が保証するわ。
Yeah, that is definitely a good, big improvement for sure.
そうかな。なんだか急に褒められると、ちょっと恥ずかしいな。生徒の成長を学園長が見逃すわけないでしょ。ハイペリオンの着陸まであと1時間くらいあるから、ここで風景を楽しみましょう。ありがとう、学園長。
Man. I mean, yeah, she's the main girl and all that. I thought it was gonna be more lighthearted, but apparently it was a lot more deeper of a talk than I thought. Boo, what are you gonna say?
白虎調風清流出水朱雀東雲交流破天
As usual, she's doing martial arts.
こんにちは、ふか。朝の鍛錬中だったかしら。
こんにちは、学園長。
Oh my.
今は午後でしたね。邪魔でしたか？
Wait, what? It's afternoon? It doesn't look afternoonish to me. Oh well.
聞いてみただけだから。それに、最近はずっとシミュレーション装置を使って練習していたし、こういう屋根のない場所は久しぶりでしょ？
やっぱり学園長はよく見ていますね。
How much power do we have anyway?
そうですね。
Oh boy.
今行っているのは鍛錬というより、心を落ち着かせるための修行なのかもしれません。
Hopefully my phone will at least handle a little bit more time.
学園長もご存知だと思いますが、オットー主教のことは500年前から知っています。
Yeah, and ever since he's been using you on that.
彼の善行も悪行もこの目で見ましたし、彼の善意を受け入れ、裏切られたこともありました。
You can't even get a read on Otto, but to be honest, Otto,
それらは過ぎたことですが、やっぱり気持ちとしては複雑な部分があります。
Even I get confused about Otto. But I still would stand by my decision. We will take him down.
そんな話よりも、今回ネゲントロピーが再び協力してくれたことに感謝していますが、ソルトレイク基地に残された兵力があまりにも少ないと思いませんか？今のベルトさんは断りの律者のコアを持っていませんし。
It's most likely Bologna.
そうね。この前の作戦会議の後、私もそれが心配だって伝えたわ。でも、ベルトの話によると、独自に活動していた多くのネゲントロピーの執行者を招集して、ソルトレイク基地に向かわせているらしいの。
Man. And this is just chapter 1. We've been staying on chapter 1 for a long time.
メイの父親の龍馬さんや、カカリア孤児院のシンマール、アラハト復元プロジェクトの AI のエイダとかね。
Yeah. The things that happen to be.
やはり少し無理ではないかと思います。彼らは共同訓練に参加したことはないでしょうし、作戦どころではありません。防御に兵力を分散するより、限られた戦力を集中させるべきという作戦会議の結論に異論はありませんが。
I guess.
幸い、衛星レーダーの観測によると、天明とヨルムンガンドに出兵の痕跡はないみたいね。
I guess? I don't know. I know after all this, I'm pretty sure after we dealt with the Otto situation, we'll deal with World Serpent next.
はい。この時点で私たちは自分たちの判断を信じるしかありません。
I don't know. That's.
戦術行動にはリスクがつきものですから。
I have a feeling that we're gonna end up dealing with them anyway.
私もメイがいる限り、ヨルムンガンドが隙を狙ってネゲントロピーを攻撃してくる確率は低いと信じてるわ。
You might be right on that, Theresa. I mean, obviously, Kevin won't touch Kiana yet, even if she has Hersher cores. The fact that they got Mei there might be preventing them from actually going on a full assault on Antitherapy and take the remaining Hersher cores from Kiana. And not Theresa, and what's her name? Bologna. Because basically they got three Hershers in their place. Fuhula even has the sentient Hersher core inside her, so obviously they got 3 Hershers, and one of them has 2 Hersher cores inside her body.
はい。きっとメイさんも新たな環境の中で成長したのでしょう。覚悟を決めて外に出る。本当に強いと思います。
フカだって成長したでしょ。
学園長、私は。
あなたも長い人生のトラウマを克服しつつある。そうでしょ。本音を言うと、私は学園長としてまだまだダメね。けど、あなたたちみたいな生徒がいるから。
Well, to be honest, she did a good job as principal. It was just Otto's craziness that made things complicated.
きっといつか、あなたたちだけではなく、自分がこの世界に残したものに誇りを感じると、私は信じてる。
学園長。
ああ、もう、そんなことを口にするなんて恥ずかしいわ。
Oh, jeez.
はいはい。生徒の鍛錬を邪魔しないでおくわね。 また後で話しましょう。
はい。また後で、学園長。
I don't know. I just don't like the crazy fact that we are actually marching on Shixel's doors. Are we gonna talk with both of them? What? I don't have the option to talk to, Actually, let me take a look. Huh. She has a different outfit this time. Huh. Usually she has a different outfit, usually. But this is the first time seeing her in a different outfit. Not Einstein, I mean... Tesla.
ごきげんよう。アインシュタイン博士。テスラ博士。
I had a feeling that we're gonna end up talking to both of them.
ああ、ごきげんよう、テレサさん。
へえ、おはよう。ああ、もう、時差って言うね。こんにちは。
Oh my. Not even her glasses is off. That's unexpected. Not bad. Just saying, just saying. You know me, I'm... Remember, I know for sure Tesla is indeed a tsundere. And, of course, she strikes me as interesting. Don't worry, I won't go crazy on the whole craziness on the tsundere thing. As long as she doesn't go too crazy on her tsunderiness, I won't go too crazy on my end, too.
今日こそオットをぶん殴らないと気が済まないわ。
And she's going that way. But then again, I agree with her. I would definitely snap Otto big time.
その、おじいさまが何を企んでいるのか、まだわからないけど。
Wait. Oh, that's a new glove as well. I just noticed that it's a new glove she has.
あんたは優しすぎるのよ、テレサ。ほら、ここにいる人たちは、あいつのせいでひどい目に遭った人ばかりでしょ？
You're not wrong.
ジョイス、リアーナ、それとヨアヒムの父親の仇もまだ取ってないのよ。
Whew. A lot more people than expected.
あ、ごめん。あんたの前でこんな話をするべきじゃなかったわね。
Hey, voice your complaints. Trust me, I want to know more about this.
いくらあんな奴を嫌いと言っても、あんたにとっては家族でしょ？
Ooh, you're right.
ごめんなさい。ちょっと頭に血が上っていたわ。謝る必要はないわ。おじいさまは、確かにネゲントロピーにたくさん申し訳ないことをしたもの。
And if I remember correctly, Antitherapy was used to be a part of Shixel, but they branched out.
ただ、今回、
彼のパフォーマンスは必要以上に多かった。そう思っているのかい？
You never know.
ええ、そうね。おじいさまは、昔とどこか、少し違う気がする。そう感じるの。
Not in a good way, I bet.
確かにそうかもしれない。しかしそれでも、彼がこの世界で最も危険な人物の一人であることに変わりはないよ。
Very much agreed.
潜んでいるあらゆる罠を僕たちは注意して避けなければならない。
ええ、覚えておくわ、博士。そういう可能性に直面したら、私は自ら前に出て、できるだけ仲裁する。
Huh. I was wondering where the other girls were. I was wondering where Bologna, Senan, and the twins were. Well, now. The, what's it called? The orphan gang. I'll have to admit, yeah, I say that anyway because all these characters used to be orphans. Now they're basically family in this place. It's interesting that I wonder if in the post Odyssey series, are we going to see Sennen and the twins in there as well? Since Bologna is also in the post Odyssey. It did release recently, the chapter 2 part, but once I finish all this stuff, then I'll end up doing that. There's a lot to catch
学
up.
園長、ちょうどいいところに。学園長の助けが必要です。
どうしたの？テレサ学園長。ブローニャお姉ちゃんがチーム分けして訓練しようって提案してくれたんですが、実力に合ったチーム分けがなかなかできなくて。
Interesting. So we basically get to talk with all of them.
補足として説明しておきますが、ロザリアがどうしてもリリアと同じチームがいいと言って聞かないので、訓練が止まってしまったのです。
Well, those two have good synergy with each other, so.
ブローニャが手加減してくれないからじゃない。ゼーレもよ。律者や精魂覚醒者にかなうわけないわ。バカロザリア。手加減したら訓練の意味がないでしょ。
Jeez, oh boy.
けど、私たちを別のチームにしてもメリットがないでしょ。共同作戦の効果がすごく下がるもの。二人とも弱すぎるだけじゃない？
Oh boy. Dark Sennen 2 is also in this conversation, but she's not talking directly, but hey.
ゼーレどいて。私が耐久力の稽古をつけてあげる。
Oh! Knowing you, you're aggressive!
でも。はいはい。ちゃんと手加減してあげるから。
Oh jeez. She takes over, it's everything's over.
私だって外の空気を吸いたいのよ。わかった。あんまりいじめないでね。
Are we actually going to see this training happen?
はいはい。命に関わるようなことはしないから安心しなさい。
Yeah, but I bet you're going to take your time being sadistic.
なるほどね。話を聞いて、どうして私が必要なのか、だいたい把握したわ。私に話しかけたのは、私がアリーン姉妹と組んで、ブローニャとゼーレの相手をすればバランスが取れる。そういうことよね。
Wait, are we gonna fight them?
はい。さすが学園長です。それがブローニャの考えでした。
Well, Theresa is indeed a S-rank Valkyrie as well, so... Or is she a A-rank Valkyrie? I don't remember.
いいわ。
No, she's S-rank.
着陸までまだ時間があるし、今のハイペリオンに他の用事もないしね。
It took me a while to think on that, but yes, Theresa is an S-rank Valkyrie as well.
やったー！テレサちゃんがいれば、ウォッカガールズはヨーロッパ一のグループになれるわ。
You make it sound like we're on a tour.
ロザリア、これはオーディションじゃないよ。
せっかく学園長が参加してくれるのですから、急いで訓練を開始しましょう。
Oh boy, don't tell me we are actually fighting.
よろしくね、テレサ学園長。
Oh jeez, we're dealing with her. Oh, okay, so... Oh, so it's 2 against 1, of course. Oh, it's 3 against 1! Come on! Wow, it was 3 against 1, but I just wonder how I actually won that.
よし、勝ったわ！ウォッカガールズは世界一よ！
Oh, jeez.
ロザリア、そんなに興奮するとバカになるよ。
でも確かにロザリアは成長したと思います。 戦闘中に学園長のペースについていけてましたから。
Well,
それ自体
obviously.
がすごいことです。
She's obviously a S rank Valkyrie for, I mean, something, right?
リリア聞いた？ブローニャが褒めてくれてるわ。
少なくともぐるぐる回ってもめまいを起こさなくなりました。
Oh yeah, because she has the spinning attack.
ちょっとひどいじゃないブローニャ。
Oh boy.
先に言っておくけど、めまいを起こさなければ一人でも負けないわ。
And then suddenly we end up fighting them all just by her.
館内放送です。デッキにいる皆さんご注意ください。
Oh, we're about to approach the main event?
ハイペリ4号は30分後にウィーン郊外カロスタンの旧天命本部に着陸します。皆さんは直ちに館内にお戻りください。
時間が経つのは早いわね。
Big time.
学園長。
手分けしてデッキを確認しましょう。放送に気づかなかった人がいたら、着陸時に事故が起きてしまうわ。
ええ。それに天命がどういう方法で私たちを出迎えるかわかりません。
I swear. We're gonna have one hell of a welcome party, maybe.
そうね。慎重に対応するようにと、みんなにも言っておかないと。
Agreed.
もし必要なら、他の人は顔を見せないで。先に、私とネゲントロピーの博士たちが向こうと接触するわ。
できる限りキアナを守るためですね。
ええ。何しろ、過去のことを考えると。
Theresa, it's not just Kiana you need to protect. Fuhula and Bologna also have Hersher powers. I would also protect them too. But then again, knowing how it was in the past where they were trying to get Kiana back anyway, yeah, I would definitely protect Kiana big time.
ある意味、この世で最もおじいさまが気にしているのは、私たちではなく、キアナだってわかるもの。
I doubt it, but we'll see. We went that far? I thought we were still in chapter 1! Area locked. What in the world is this? What'd I do? Also, what in the world? Chicxul Memory Bank. Hyperion Archives. No, go back, you crazy thing. News. Hey, at least this is a thumbnail right here, that's for sure. Just saying. How much power do we have anyway? 22. Should we stop here and just proceed later on this story? Because this time I didn't even charge my phone with the thing during stream. Because basically we've been on for a while. And besides, it's my fault for starting up late. Well, mainly because I had something to deal with, like something very serious and important right before I was about to stream. Something big happened, and ever since then, it's been weighing on my mind. We'll see. I'll get more details on that tomorrow, that's for sure. Obviously, I got that for thumbnail material. Map? Let me take a look at this. Let's see what this is all about. Do I just say go to mission? Current mission is that. Talk to Duranda. Okay. Can I go there yet? Oh. No, let's take a look at this. Wow. I could even play as her. I yet to get this version of Kiana, so hey. But let me see something. But I got my strongest one right here. I don't know. Okay, the trial version is a little better because I don't have everything for her. It's been not easy to actually get the right stuff for my Hershers and Kiana and such. I'm trying to figure this out. You know, that's the funny thing. At least in this game, you could actually use trial versions if your Valkyries are not capable of actually dealing with craziness. In fact, there's no trial versions of her, right? Oh, good. For once, my own Hersher is actually more powerful than the other. Funny enough, I don't see a trial version of the Hersher of the Void. Oh well. What to do? That is the question. Actually, I am curious. Oh, come on! The other version of her is actually more powerful than my own. And she's triple S. Things I have to do. What about my ninja girl? Damn. She's more powerful than her, too. Oh, man. Oh, well. Taking you with me. Who else should I take? I'll take one Hersher at a time. You know what's funny? This version of Bronya is basically the Noelle version of Honkai. Let's see now. Oh, I know why her attack level is very low. It's because of this weapon. Or maybe it's the stigmas. It's the stigmas. Oh boy, I got a lot to work with her. It's the stigmas up, alright. In fact, what kind of... Man, they're just... Why not? The things I happen to do. Okay, this might likely be the last thing I'm gonna do for today, but we'll see. Let's see what this is all about. And so we arrive. I hear Paimon! Damn it, Paimon. I'll never escape from you! Story recap.
以上。このオットーアポカリプスは、本日をもって天命主教の座を退き、組織を抜けさせてもらう。
I may as well skip the recap because we just did this.
僕の後継者であり、極東支部のリーダーでもあるテレサ・アポカリプスは、近々主教として天命を率いることになる。
声明の文章によると、オットーはすでに天命主教の座から退いたようだ。
そして現地で支配の律者のコアを発見したから、我々に回収してほしいと。
Yeah, this is definitely a recap. Before setting out, something went down before arriving the Kolo Stain tap here to look back. What? Tap here to review what happened, whatever you like. Ah, okay, so at least there's a way to recap things. But to be honest, I don't mind doing this way anyway, just to experience this journey with you guys.
人類、お前たちにこの世界はもったいない。
Hey, Peronia. I mean, not Peronia.
お腹すいた。先にご飯を食べようぜ。お腹すいた。
Paimon just appears out of nowhere.
ご飯を食べようぜ。
I got a little girl with me, and I'm not afraid to use her. You better not do anything.
前に進もう。
See?
前に進もう。
You see? I'm basically going right. You may be the most powerful Valkyrie in Chixel, but I'm just gonna run circles around you.
早く早く。宝を誰かに奪われたらどうするんだ。
Oh, come on, Paimon.
分かった。
不朽なる刃
Crazy
隊長デュ
Paimon.
ランダル主教オットー・アポカリプスの命を受け極東支部のテレサ・アポカリプス様をお迎えに上がりました。
It's funny that in ever since that Genshin Honkai crossover, I've been wondering when we're gonna get the opposite happen, only for Honkai to cross over on Genshin. I just got that feeling it's gonna come soon.
そんなにかしこまらなくていいわよ、デュランダル。今の状況はかなり複雑だってあなたも知っているはずだから、単刀直入に聞くわね。これからおじい様に何か予定は？律者コアの手がかりはどこにあるの？
主教様は辞任の手続きで大忙しとのことです。そのため私は律者コアの影響を受けたエリアの探索に全力で協力するようにと命じられています。
I feel that's a lie. He has the core himself. Seriously. From the last chapter, he literally had the core in his hand.
それから以前、主教様は支配劇場の痕跡と第二の神の鍵、旋回一条を通して虚数の木に接触したことがあり、そういうことがあったからこそこの一帯の律者コアと共鳴したのではないかと主教様はそう推測しています。
Oh boy.
何せリムルの実験室がヨルムンガンドに破壊された後、旋回一条の一部の付帯施設はこの旧本部に移転されましたから。
I don't know. I just feel like something's telling me that maybe there's two things. One, she's giving them false information and she knows about it, or two, she doesn't even know if this information is real as well. Who knows?
待って、ちょっと待って。今なんて？オットーが支配劇場の痕跡を？それいつのことよ？
Oh yeah, at least she's telling the truth on that.
1ヶ月前です。
Yeah, they literally used the theater to actually do an experiment.
その時期だと支配の律者が倒されてからかなり時間が経っている。少なくともネゲントロピー側には支配劇場に入る方法がない。
Oh
それを利
boy.
用するなんてもってのほかだ。
Well, if they end up exchanging that information, I wonder.
主教様でしたら
その質問に答えられるかもしれませんが、あいにく今は私でも連絡が取れない状態でして。非常に気まずいことではありますが、いつもの主教様らしいといえばらしいです。
I see.
あなたたちのせいじゃないわ。おじい様はいつも無責任だったもの。特に何かを企んでる時は。
Yeah, everybody's still on edge, and they have to be.
そうかもしれません。ですが、主教様の協力のもと、私の中にある世界の泡を虚数の木に再接続することができました。
Ah, okay. So that mission was a success. At least now that bubble universe is now re-established, if I have to say. Okay, that's good. Because all this time, Duranda had a bubble universe inside her body to prevent it from going away. Now that they finally reconnected it to the tree, that bubble universe will be okay now. Meaning that she doesn't have to bear that load anymore.
その件においては彼に感謝しています。
世界の泡を
Yeah, it
虚
was-
数の木に再接続する。それは不可能に近い挑戦だ。
Yeah, that was in the previous chapter, Twisted. Just to let you know. Basically, I may as well give you a recap. Duranda had a special mission to go to the tree, imaginary tree. And how she holds a bubble universe? With an artifact, actually. She had the help of a very powerful artifact, and with the help of that artifact, managed to put the entire universe into her body. And ever since then, she's been harboring this universe inside her body for a long time. Time to time, she gets like maybe visions of that one universe. However, once she... Yeah, it was like a very special weapon with gems and such. The legendary weapon Duranda. That's the thing. She has a nickname, Duranda, but the legendary weapon is the thing. The thing is, the weapon is also apparently an advanced AI as well. Crazy stuff, I know. But now that she was able to reconnect that bubble universe to the imaginary tree, she doesn't have to keep it safe anymore. Now it could be on its own thing. And of course, there's also other people who's making sure that bubble universe is actually being okay. So the bubble universe is in good hands now. Now she's just basically doing the whole S Valkyrie thing.
だが、今の僕たちにはオットーの本当の目的を推測できない。
The thing is that Otto wanted to make that test so that it's possible to mess with the tree. That's for sure. His whole goal is to get to the tree to actually revive Kanan by any means necessary. Oh, they used some sort of technology on Chixel's side of things. They basically made some sort of thing to connect through dimensions. And using the Hersher of Dominion's, Dominance, is fading theater, they managed to find a way to actually connect through the tree. Because the Dominance theater was connected to the tree, the imaginary tree. Thanks to the whole Honkai thing and all that. And when they found the theater, they managed to use the device they have, and they connected to the theater, and that theater is connected to the tree itself. Of course, they have resistance against the remnants of the puppets' army, as well as the Honkai beast that's basically around the tree. But in the end, they managed to get through.
彼が明らかに
Now,
ランダルさんを利用していることが分かったとしても。
now Otto will be able to do it most likely. He most likely will be the one who's gonna go to the tree itself now. Oh yeah, he did that. First he used Duranda as a guinea pig. And then basically he's doing tests before he actually commences his thing. He doesn't want to just send himself out there. Duranda was a guinea pig. And the thing is that it's because of her what's it called? Her talents and abilities, she could be able to do certain things like that. Now just Otto needs to replicate it and basically get to the tree himself. Now that it's possible, he most likely will go to the tree as well. But who knows what's gonna happen. It is very complicated. That's for sure. But hey, Otto's a complicated man.
デュランダルさん、君は律者コアの手がかりは旧本部の周りにあると言ったね。それは一体何だい？
言葉通りの意味だと時空環境の異常を指しています。そういった異常は暴走した律者コアが絡んでいる可能性があると主教様はおっしゃっていました。
That's a blatant lie. That's a blatant lie. He has the core.
それを前提とするとおのずと行方不明になった支配の律者のコアの可能性が一番高いと考えられます。
It's hard to tell if Otto is a good guy or a bad guy. That's the thing. He's a mixed feelings kind of thing for everybody. For me, he's a bad guy. Because what he has done to Kiana and everybody else, he gave us a lot of trouble. And even now, his intentions is still, I feel like it's still bad. We'll see right now. We're gonna find out for sure once we actually continue the story.
そんなのいくらでも辻褄を合わせられると思うけど、もちろんそれはあんたの言う時空環境の異常次第だけどね。
具体的な状況はまだ調査中ですが、今のところ手に入れた情報によると、ある歴史の時空が私たちの時空に投影されたようです。
And?
へえ、ある歴史の時空が私たちの時空に投影されたのね。
I'm confused about that.
は？待って、あんたが言ってるのはあの時空投影なの？ボス頭が研究したあの？あんた、自分が何を言ってるのか分かってるの？天命の S 級バルキリー。
I see. Einstein was actually doing experiments on that too.
公の場ではアインシュタイン博士と呼んでテスラ博士。
Wow.
しかしデュランダルさん、テスラ博士の失態も理解できる。僕たちのいる現実では時空を曲げるには相当な質量やエネルギーが必要になる。時空投影ならなおさらだ。
Yeah, that is crazy. Ugh, you gotta have a lot of power to actually do that. I mean, seriously, space-time related stuff is usually related to something that is very powerful, or at least a powerful artifact.
通常は得意点の向こう側、量子の海や虚数の木の奥にそういう現象が発生する。つまり極めて特殊な原因がない限り、そういう現象が当たり前のように地球の表面に発生することはないんだ。
Man, they sure like to talk science, I think.
しかし、もし君の言った状況が事実なら、デュランダルさん、最悪な推測だが、長空死に続いてもう一度ここで虚数侵入が起きると考えられる。
What?
虚数侵入ですか。 つまり通常空間が特異点に侵食され虚数空間と同化する現象。
Somebody fix this reality quick!
ですが天命では超空視のような特異点の実態は観測されていません。本当にあり得るのですか？
It can. And it's bad. Meaning that abnormalities will be showing up out of nowhere in this area. Like random monsters from different dimensions or people from different dimensions. That could happen.
そんなの簡単よ。もしその特異点が例の暴走したリスチャコアだったら、その本体はまだ虚数空間の内側に留まっている可能性がある。
In this case, imaginary space.
その場合、今の状態はバランスが絶妙に保たれているとも言えるわ。数年前の安定していたように見えていた超空視みたいにね。
Or a chicken crossing the road. Basic. It could happen too. Oh boy. The tricky things that you have to deal with dimensional craziness, I tell ya. That's why you don't mess with it too often, because if you keep breaking things that you don't understand, it just gets worse and worse, and then suddenly you're gonna have some sort of kaiju with a little head or something. Or worse. What could be worse? Slender Man in a costume of a clown, maybe? I don't know.
そういうバランスが少しでも傾くと、その多くは火山噴火のように急激に悪化するのよ。私ったらどうしてあのオットーの味方みたいな話をしているのよ。
Yes, where's the evidence?
確かな証拠もないのに。
We need evidence.
とにかくもし時空投影が事実なら、僕たちはオットー主教からとんだ厄介事を押し付けられたということになる。
Deadpool living with you in your house rent free. Oh boy. I can say, okay, Deadpool, you are an insane maniac, but I know you got some crazy dimensional powers as well, so eh. That's the thing, I know what Deadpool is capable of as well, so the things that happen to be with the merc with the mouth.
そう、第二次崩壊のように。
皆さんも同じ心配をしているのでしたら、先にこの時間を利用して私と共に異常現象エリアを調べに行きませんか？
Oh boy. So, for now they're gonna actually take the time to actually explore this area?
天命であれネゲントロピーであれ、崩壊を止めることが私たちの責務ですから。
Okay.
確かにね。けどこちら側も某主教の存在のせいで困りごとが多くて手が回らない状況だってことも理解できるはずよね。
You know, I should have just deployed with Theresa on this one, but oh well.
こうしましょう、ディランダル。まずは私とあなたが状況を確認する。それでいいかしら？ちょっとテレサ、さすがにそれは危険すぎるんじゃないの？
Ah, don't worry about it. Even though Duranda is much more powerful than her, Theresa is no pushover either.
平気よ。天命の人質になるという視点から考えても、今のハイペリオンで最も適した人選になるわ。
I see. Especially Kiana. You don't want to risk losing Kiana.
でも
なるほど。一連の事件がありましたし、テレサさんの心配も理解できます。
Who would have expected that she was gonna call her senpai?
ではその後の連絡作業のためにこちら側も不朽なる刃の非戦闘員をハイペリオンに残したいと思うのですが、いかがでしょうか？
Wow, okay.
公平を期するため天命側の人質としてこちらに渡すということか。
Wow.
デュランダルさんはオットーに利用されているだけだと思っていたが。
Well, to be honest, she's more sensible than you think. But I have a feeling that Duranda is just a puppet. She doesn't know the full story either.
彼女は誠意を見せてくれた。僕たちもしっかりと仕事をしなければ。ネゲントロピー側に異議はない。
We'll see, we'll see. I just wonder what's gonna happen next.
ただ、テレサさんは技術スタッフではない。情報収集の効率に関しては、プロには及ばないだろう。それを補うために、現場調査にはテスラ博士も連れて行ってほしい。
I see.
自分の身は自分で守れるようでしたら問題ありません。
I'm pretty sure she could handle herself. I mean, seriously, she could actually whack people with that giant fist of hers.
ああ、機構の操縦技術なら彼女は世界でもトップクラスだ。
And she also has a mech, so yeah.
ちょっと勝手に話を進めないで。誰も私の意見を聞いてくれないわけ？
おや、テスラ博士はハイペリオンに連絡要員として残りたいのかい？必要に応じてオットー主教との通信を担当してもらうことになるが。
she'll just be pissed off at him.
はあ？そんなのしたいやつに任せればいいでしょ。あいつの声なんて聞きたくもないわ。
She is indeed a tsundere. Damn it! Just hearing her going, huh? That's a tsundere thing.
しかし、ハイペリオンにいる技術者は僕たち2人だけでね。
What's with me and tsunderes? I have to say, what's with me with tsunderes? I'm confused. Oh well. Uh-oh. I gotta keep in mind that I only got 5%
わ
left.
かったわかった。現場に行くわよ。行けばいいんでしょ。エレサ、デュランダル、行くわよ。そんな手ばっかり使うボス頭の相手はしたくないわ。
Oof.
いってらっしゃい、テスラ博士。
今夜何を食べるか考えないと。
Let's see now. Judging by what it is, I could actually save and exit. That's good. Let me see if I could actually come... Yeah, I could continue where I left off. That's good. That is good. At least I could come back anytime I wish. Besides, look how much power we got left. 5%. Ugh. Wait, what? I don't see anything. It's just weird. But yeah, I gotta say, interesting stuff. I know that we didn't do too much craziness today, but it's okay. We'll get that all done eventually. There's just a lot to be done. In the meantime, basically, we did some bits of the story at least. We got to know more about Otto. We got to a little bit more what is... we don't know what exactly he's planning, though. That's the thing. I'm only assuming that it's all about trying to get back Kanan, the dead friend that he was trying to get back. Even though she doesn't even want to be with him in the end. But hey, at least I know now that it was more than just him who caused her death. I mean, seriously, basically it was his family that caused her death. Mainly him and his sister. And I don't know what happened to his sister. Did his sister die as well or something, or what? As we know that Otto's father was killed by his sister. I just got my own questions as well in this situation as well. And we don't know for sure really what Otto is like. I mean, according to what Fu said, as well as Theresa, he did some good stuff in the past as well, but he also did some evil stuff. So basically, it's a mixed bag with him. To be honest, I'm still thinking that he's a bad guy. At least that's my thinking of it. Besides, taking orphans and then putting them into a tower, that's pretty dark. And then experimenting them to their death. To be honest, that's pretty high up there on my evil list.
明日は週末です。私は会社に行きますが、そちらは？
Alright then. I may as well end it here. The next stream I'm gonna do will most likely be Genshin Impact. We're gonna end up doing the new storyline on that bit. The event most likely, because I guess the new event thing is still going on anyway. I'll deal with that in the next stream. Hopefully by then I'll be on the new OBS that I'm planning to use. But if not, hey, it happens. But yeah, we did all we can for today. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but hey, it happens. In Genshin, there's like some sort of new area, that's for sure. Deep down to the ocean underground, as I call it. I won't be surprised if my phone goes down. I have a feeling it's going to go down. But yeah. That is something I'm going to do next. In the next stream, that's for sure. And there goes my phone. Yep. My phone decided to die. Yep. Let me just put some sort of random image. What I got for imaging? Oh yeah, do I still have a Ninja Raptor here? Yeah, my phone died, so basically it decided to say, you know what? Time is up. Dead. It happens, it happens. Let me just get the usual Ninja Raptor here so that we don't have anything else but a pitch black area or something. I don't know. Holy crap, this thing is huge. I had to resize the thing after all. Let's see. Man, this is a big image. Crap. There we go. They may as well put that one there. My phone just died, so basically I just have no music or anything like that right now. Ugh, I knew that was gonna happen. But at least we did what we can. Yeah, basically, what I'm gonna do basically is going to be working on that event. The Genshin event will most likely be the priority of mine next. And then after that one, most likely we're gonna do Fate Grand Order's Lost Belt 4 if there's no event showing up. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that an event doesn't interfere with me when I do that. And then after that, I want to go back to the Isle again. It's been a while that I played the dinosaur game. So I really want to play play the dinosaur game again. I mean, I have plans to play the new Jurassic World Evolution when I get the chance. But in the meantime, I'll at least play the Isle while I got the chance. Plus, they did have a few updates here and there. And personally, I'm waiting for the new update that's coming up because it's going to have basically nesting as well as the customization thing for colors. I'm mainly waiting for that, but I don't mind streaming it now because things happen. One step at a time, basically. One step at a time, indeed. We'll see how things go. In the meantime, I'm going to charge my phone and let it charge once again. I got some things to do on a lot of other mobile games. I also need to go back into Genshin Impact to actually do the rest of the resin things. My resin wasn't even fully maxed out, so I decided to quit the game early again. But I'm going to end up going back into the game just to actually farm Mora again. And try to build up Beto's talents as well as Kachin's again. Get some Mora, and then basically that'll be it. For me at least. Tomorrow I'll do more farming, but we'll see. There's a lot to be done. I just hope that tomorrow won't be as hectic as today, because today was a bit much. Like, a lot of drama. And to be honest, that's why I don't know if you noticed, but I was feeling off today because of that drama that happened recently. I'm just basically hoping that tomorrow won't be too much drama. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Basically, next stream, Genshin Impact. Next stream might be the Isle. You never know. Or, not the Isle, Fate Grand Order. Fate Grand Order, then the Isle. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, it's been very off. Heck, that's why I didn't bother actually putting the charger on my phone this time, because I felt like today was going to be one of those days. And I decided to just say, you know what, there might be a shorter stream than usual, so hey. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. The next time I stream will be definitely Genshin Impact, do of its thing, and then we go from there. Anyway, I hope I'm glad that you stayed here for the entire run, Twisted. It means a lot that you show up. Also, I'm glad that I just remembered to actually give you the mod thing again. That's for sure. You definitely are reliable when it comes to these kinds of things, you know. Let me at least take a bit of water. My throat is basically sore. I needed that big time. But yeah, there's a lot of things coming up soon. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Basically do whatever I need to do. I hope you have a good one. And hope to see y'all later, everyone. See you, everyone. And Twisted, have a good night, okay? Make sure you keep yourself warm because, you know, temperature's going down and all that. Anyway, have a good one, everyone.